before Grant Hill became one half of one of the most admired couples in entertainment. He had a brief romance that might surprise you. It was 1993, and Hill was a rising star at Duke University when he caught the attention of none other than actress Jada Pinkett. She later told the Los Angeles Times that despite his growing fame as a college basketball sensation, she was drawn to his humility. Their relationship was short-lived, but ended on good terms, paving the way for Hill to meet the woman who would change his life forever, Canadian R&B singer Tamia. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let's dive into the real story of Grant Hill and Tamia's love, resilience, and unbreakable bond, a blueprint for love and loyalty. Grant Hill grew up watching a masterclass in love. His parents, Calvin and Janet Hill, shared a strong, lasting marriage that shaped his views on relationships. He once told Oprah that witnessing the ups and downs of his parents' love taught him everything he needed to know about commitment. He wanted to create the same kind of bond, one rooted in love, respect, and unwavering support. That strong foundation paid off when Shawnee O'Neal, former wife of Shaquille O'Neal, was asked to name the most faithful NBA players. Grant Hill was the only name she mentioned. Hill's reputation as one of the good guys in the league meant he needed someone equally grounded, and fate had just the person in mind, a match made by music royalty. At the Soul Train Music Awards, legendary singer Anita Baker played matchmaker when she asked Tamia if she was dating anyone. When Tamia said no, Anita immediately mentioned Grant. But fate took its time. 7 months passed before they actually met. When they finally did, their connection was instant. On their first date, they went to an empty movie theater for a show. With no distractions, they talked effortlessly, even finishing each other's sentences. The chemistry was undeniable. Hill later revealed on OWN's Black Love that the moment he knew he wanted to spend his life with Tamia came not from a grand gesture, but from a simple, intimate moment. She made him a plate of bomb French toast. For him, that moment sealed the deal. She was not only beautiful and strong, but also the perfect balance of warmth and chemistry, the ultimate test often in sickness and in health. The couple tied the knot in Detroit in 1999 and honeymooned in Bali. But their love would soon be tested in ways they never expected. Shortly after their wedding, Hill underwent his 4th ankle surgery. As he recovered at home, Tamia noticed his fever climbing. A quick trip to the hospital turned into a life-or-death situation. Doctors discovered he had developed a staph infection that nearly killed him. Fortunately, he recovered, but just a few years later, it was Tamia's health that would take center stage. While promoting her hit song Officially Missing You, Tamia started feeling unusually fatigued and sensitive to heat. She struggled to write down her music, a red flag that something was seriously wrong. A doctor's visit confirmed her fears. She was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, a chronic disease affecting the central nervous system. The diagnosis was devastating, but Tamia wasn't alone. The moment she shared the news with Grant, his response was immediate. "What do we need to do to fight this?" With his support and his extensive knowledge of health and wellness, they tackled her illness together, managing her symptoms through exercise, diet, and an unbreakable team mentality. A love that stood the test of time. Even with the challenges they faced, their love only grew stronger. However, like any couple, they had their struggles. Hill admitted that after the birth of their first daughter, Mila, in 2002, he felt a pang of jealousy. Tamia's attention was completely focused on their newborn, and for 3 months straight, Mila slept on her chest every night. But that didn't stop them from growing their family. In 2007, they welcomed their second daughter, Lael. So what's their secret to a lasting marriage? Tamia once told Essence, "Marriage is not deep. People just make it that way." In her eyes, love is about simplicity, being best friends, laughing together, and cherishing the little moments. It's not about grand gestures, but the everyday things, like seeing Grant take their daughter to school every morning. The blueprint for everlasting love. After decades together, Grant and Tamia's love story is proof that real relationships are built on more than just romance. They've endured health scares, career ups and downs, and the pressures of fame, yet their bond remains unshaken. Their love is a blueprint, a testament to loyalty, communication, and true partnership. Today, Grant Hill and Tamia lead a fulfilling life balancing family, careers, and philanthropy. After retiring from the NBA in 2013, Grant transitioned into a successful career as a basketball analyst, co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks, and a respected voice in sports media. Tamia continues to make music, releasing albums and performing while also advocating for multiple sclerosis, MS, awareness, a cause close to her heart since her diagnosis in 2003. Together, they prioritize raising their two daughters, Mila Grace, 23, and Lael Rose, 18, in a loving and grounded environment, often sharing glimpses of family moments on social media. The couple remains actively involved in charitable work, including their Grant and Tamia Foundation, which supports education, health, and arts initiatives. Despite their high-profile careers, they maintain a strong, low-key marriage, celebrating over 25 years together while nurturing their daughter's individual passions. Whether in academics, sports, or the arts, their enduring partnership continues to inspire fans as they gracefully navigate life's next chapters. What do you think about Grant and Tamia's love story? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching Celebpause Insider.